Hey, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Katie and this is Loud Creations. And this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of the summer solstice, what that's all about, and then I will dive into what's going on for the new moon in Cancer. As usual, I am going to do a abstract painting for this, which I will then put into a time lapse so there's something to watch while I talk about the new moon and the summer solstice. And I hope that this video is useful. And if you like the content that I'm creating, please like and subscribe. There's a little thing somewhere around here that says subscribe. And then also I have another video that I did for the full moon in Cancer last year. So if you want more information on the zodiac sign of Cancer, I put more detail in that video, which you can see at the link right here. And anyway, like I said, I hope this video is useful and I will see you next time. Thank you. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year, when one of the Earth's poles is closest to the sun. This marks the time when we can start to enjoy the fruits of our labor. A few days before and after the solstice, the sun appears to be still in the sky. This day marks the peak of the light side of the year. It is the continuation of the intention set at the spring equinox. The power of the solstice, along with entering Cancer season, is a great time to take the next step on the path you stepped onto at the spring equinox. Cancer brings us out of our intellects, from Gemini, into our bodies and emotions. The summer solstice is a great time to rejuvenate, adjust, nurture ourselves and the seeds we have planted, and bring more and more light into ourselves and the world. So what's going on with this new moon in Cancer? Well, Cancer is the sign of the mother, the divine feminine. It represents our sense of internal security. As the crab of the zodiac, Cancer has a protective outer shell that can be quite difficult to penetrate. What is that shell protecting? It is protecting the most vulnerable aspects of the individual. The most precious parts of ourselves are held there. In adulthood, the purest form of each human personality is often buried under layers of protection. These layers are adaptations and connections formed in the subconscious to help ensure basic survival. As we enter adulthood, those of us with the thickest, most powerful layers find that they have become a prison. Many of us have effectively imprisoned our authentic selves to avoid more trauma and pain. In doing so, we repeatedly traumatize and isolate ourselves. This is where we find ourselves playing through the same scenarios over and over again. Relationships change, people come and go, but these painful experiences seem to repeat. Until we dive into these subconscious patterns and consciously work to dismantle and rebuild them, we are not present for the wonderful aspects of the life experience. Living consciously requires shadow work so that our inner children may come into the light. As the mother of the zodiac, Cancer is nurturing, protective, and tends to the emotions. Cancer is ruled by the moon, which represents our inner world, childhood, instincts, emotions, and subconsciousness. As a feminine water sign, Cancer operates on an emotional, dreamy level and finds its power within. This new moon in Cancer is a wonderful time to embrace the divine feminine, to locate that aspect of self that is in need of compassion and nurturing, to peel back the layers within and find the innocent being that we came into this world as. Be the nurturing mother to your inner child. Be the nurturing mother for yourself. Provide compassion and understanding during emotionally difficult times. New moons are great for planting seeds and setting intentions. Once we are able to care for ourselves and consciously change patterns that no longer work for us, it will create a major shift collectively. Today I found out in the United States that Roe v. Wade, which protects the reproductive rights and privacy of women, was overturned. This is deeply saddening and effectively trashes decades of work for the equal rights of women. Women hold the power of creation, which is scary to some. The collective and individual suffering of women is rising up at this time. As women, we have this gift, but it often comes with trauma that is, for the most part, swept under the rug. Don't get me started on the flaws in women's healthcare in general. That's for another time. To me, it is fitting that this is all happening in Cancer season, just a few days before the new moon in Cancer. It shows that complete lack of understanding for the feminine and reproduction in general. It is critical that as many people as there are willing do the work of mothering their inner child. Embody the divine feminine. Hold a safe space for the people in your life. People are struggling each and every day. Take the energy of the new moon in Cancer to step onto the path of inner healing, compassion, and nurturing for the self, those you come into contact with, and the collective. Thank you.